This is MKW Pro Wrestling is Alive. I want to welcome everybody for watching right here. We are live at the Syuuou Brewery in Harbin, China. And we're going to kick things off with a very special attraction match from Pro Wrestling Alive. PWA Canadian title on the line. This is Al Leung going to be calling all the great action here tonight. But this show, Pro Wrestling is Alive, is named as a tribute to the newly formed relationship between MKW Wrestling and PWA Pro Wrestling Alive. But the man that's about to come down to the ring is not only the challenger for the Canadian Championship, but he's also responsible for the partnership between MKW and PWA. Here he comes, Kimura Taisuke. If you paid attention to MKW's social media, you know that Kimura is the one that approached MKW about the Pro Wrestling Alive and MKW partnership.
他的对手将是来自日本岩手，体重85公斤的藤原Syuuou。
Kimura feels that China is one of the most beautiful countries he's ever visited, and he wants to help expose the beauty of pro wrestling to a new audience, especially Japanese wrestling to a China audience. And if you are in Tokyo, Japan on June 3rd, our very own Selfie King Hong Guan will take on the reigning MKW World Champion Big Sam along with Chairman Al at the Pro Wrestling Alive event. Once again, it's on June 3rd. But the man that's about to make his way down to the ring, Fujiwara Syuuou, the man that is in the suit and mask, is your Canadian heavyweight champion, and he's going to defend that championship right now. But just a little bit of background on the Canadian Championship. A former Pro Wrestling Alive graduate originally won the championship and brought it back to Japan. But since then, the original promotion has stopped running events, but asked Pro Wrestling Alive to keep the title history alive by continuing to defend it all around the world, which is exactly what is going to happen right now. Fujiwara is going to defend the title against Kimura Taisuke. MKW Wrestling is really growing at a rapid pace, bringing in professional wrestlers from all over the world, from New Zealand to England to the United States, and of course using wrestlers from Hong Kong and China, and now we're bringing in two of the best from Japan. MKW Wrestling is becoming more and more global each day. On behalf of MKW, we want to thank you for becoming part of that growth. Here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Fujiwara in the green, the bigger of the two men. He really adapts the strong style, the Japanese strong style. Are we going to get a clean break here? And we do. Both men really respect each other. While Fujiwara is more of a strong style wrestler, Kimura on the other hand uses more of a submission background, technical background, using the holds and submissions. Their clean break here. Oh, nothing technical, but a slap to the chest. Kimura wanted to let Fujiwara know that, hey, I can do strong style also. Back to the collar and elbow, now bringing the arm, really twisting the wrist, working the arm of Fujiwara. Now Fujiwara has a arm wringer, a version of the arm wringer of his own. And just like that, Kimura reverses it. This is like a version of anything you can do, I can do better. Fujiwara reverses it again. Side headlock takes Kimura down, but Kimura follows it up, counters it with a head scissors. But take a look at Fujiwara, look at the balance. Fujiwara making this look easy right now. Gets out of that leg scissors and follows it up with a headlock. Really grinding down on the neck of Kimura. You're seeing real pure wrestling right now. Grapple for grapple, hold for hold, real catch wrestling. You don't really see that in this day and age in professional wrestling, but you're seeing it here right now in MKW. Ooh, huge shoulder check. Nobody moves. And another one, nobody moves again. Before they were trading hold for hold, and now they want to test each other's strength. Man, after 3 or 4 of these, still nobody goes down. Oh, there it is, finally. Notice how Fujiwara used the momentum of Kimura's shoulder check to take down Kimura, and now Kimura takes down Fujiwara with a huge dropkick, knocked him on the way to the outside of the ring. Oh man, folks, the feeling out process is over, and we have now officially moved on to phase 2 of this Canadian Championship match. This is not Lucha Libre, this is Japanese strong style, and the unmasking of Fujiwara is like, it's like a Jerry Lawler or a Kurt Angle pulling their straps down. Fujiwara now means business. Fujiwara wants to fly home to Japan with the Canadian Championship. He does not plan to lose the championship tonight. Oh, what a chop by Fujiwara. Both men are exchanging chops. Oh, goodness. I can feel my own chest turning more and more red over here with each chop. China has never seen strong style this up close and personal. Both men are battling it out for Pro Wrestling Alive's Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Both men wants to be champion. Fans are appreciating this hard-hitting action, but man, this is starting to get uncomfortable to watch. I think it's almost upwards of 20 chops in total. Fans are applauding, appreciating this Japanese strong style action. I wouldn't want to be the chest or hand of either of these men. Must be in excruciating pain right now. Fujiwara swings him up with a huge body slam onto Kimura. Kimura's back crashes hard to the canvas, lateral press. No, just a 2 count by Fujiwara. Kimura kicks out just in the nick of time. What is Fujiwara gonna go for here? Looks like he's gonna scoop it up again for another slam. Oh man, Fujiwara really working the back. If you think about it, if you have an injured back, you can't really do many wrestling moves or holds. Really, it takes away most of your offensive arsenal. Fujiwara stat mares Kimura down. Now really, once again, working the back submission here, yanking on the arms, and now putting his right leg over the side of the head of Kimura, working the neck, working the back and arms. Oh, now it looks like he's transitioning, almost going for a cross arm breaker, and yes, there it is. If he could clinch the arms and the fingers, right now he's got the wrists. Will Kimura tap out? Kimura reaching for his own hand, trying to break the hold. Fujiwara needs to extend his back and raise his hips. Can really break the arm of Kimura. Now Kimura reaching for the ropes, and there it is, rope break. Fujiwara making full use of that count. Who knows what kind of damage to the arm or the elbow of Kimura. Taisuke. Oh man. Another chop. I believe there's been already over 20 chops in this matchup. Kimura haven't had an offensive maneuver for several minutes now. Fujiwara really working on the chest, the back, and the arms. And look at this. Oh my goodness, release belly to belly. Just tosses him overhead. Fujiwara wasting a bit of time there. This could be it. Nope, just a 2 count. Perhaps wasted a bit too much time. When it comes to a competitor like Kimura Taisuke, you gotta go for the pin right away. This championship match kicks off the first match in a series of showcase matches between MKW and Pro Wrestling Alive in each other's promotion. And as I mentioned earlier, June 3rd in Tokyo, Japan, Pro Wrestling Alive will be having an event. Selfie King Hong Wan will be taking on our current MKW World Champion Big Sam along with Chairman Al. Oh, watch out, running clothesline. Luckily, Kimura got out of the way. Kimura with a scoop slam of his own. Finally, some offense from Kimura. Kimura wants the PWA Canadian Championship. What a fantastic opening match it has been in MKW. Pro Wrestling is live. Still to come, the mysterious zombie dragon, and of course, MKW World Title on the line. Big Sam versus Party Boy Gabriel Martini. Backsplash by Kimura. This could be it. New champion. No. Just a 2. Kimura looking to put away Fujiwara. What is he going to go for here? Looks like a reverse crossface submission. Is Fujiwara going to tap out? Look at the way Kimura is cranking on the neck of Fujiwara. This is the technical side of Kimura. Unique submission hold. This move really works the arms, the neck, and if you really crank hard enough, it could really affect the breathing of Fujiwara. As you can see from that beautiful shot from our camera crew, Fujiwara near the middle of the ring, can't get a rope break. And if his hand drops one more time, we can have a new Canadian champion. That is it, we have a new champion. No! Fujiwara with his hand up. It looks like his hand was about to hit the mat, about 1 inch from the canvas. This is Fujiwara Syuuou versus Kimura Taisuke for the Canadian Heavyweight Championship. What a match this has been. The only type of action you'll see in Pro Wrestling Alive and Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Again, both men with the chops. This has been a real chop fest. If somebody can leave in the comment section and tell me how many chops there has been in this matchup, I bet it's over 30. What does each man have to do to put the other man away? The strong style of Fujiwara versus the technical savvy of Kimura. Kimura still has fight in him. Oh, look at that. Judo throw by Kimura Taisuke. Neither of these men want to lose. Both men want to walk out of here and go back to Japan, the Canadian champion. Well, I wish I understood what he said, perhaps signaling for the end. Oh, look at that. STO, one of his signature maneuvers by Kimura. This could be it. New champion. No. You got to give it up to Kimura, not showing too much frustration after the STO. But he usually follows it up with a frog splash, and it looks like he's going up to the top. This could be it. There it is, frog splash, new champion, 1, 2. No, I thought that was it. I thought we had a new champion. We might want to see a replay of that. That might have been a 3. Kimura Taisuke put away so many of his opponents with those combination moves. Oh, big boot to the face. Fujiwara suplex. Fujiwara needs to cover him right away. This could be it. No, still could not put Kimura away. What heart and determination by Kimura, but wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Fujiwara, master of the backdrop suplex. This is it. Fujiwara retains the Canadian Championship. Fujiwara hits the backdrop suplex on the Kimura. Proves to be too much for Kimura Taisuke. And we have a winner in Fujiwara Syuuou. Retains the Canadian Championship. But what a showing by Kimura Taisuke. What a showing by both men. We hope to see both men back here in MKW Wrestling in the future. Make sure you check out Pro Wrestling Alive. We still have more to come here at MKW. Pro Wrestling is alive. Stay tuned. We will be right back.